Hi everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. My name is Andy in case you're new here, and today I brought you these gorgeous earrings. You can actually wear them any part of the year, so it's not related to seasons, and they are very beginner friendly. They don't really take much of time to be prepared as well. Of course, don't forget to like this video and hype it. It's a new thing, but it really helps the content creators. And also subscribe to my channel. And also, if you would like to support me with the yarn, you can do it in a Buy Me a Coffee webpage, which I placed the link below this video. So if you're ready, let's get started. We would need to have the following materials to make these earrings. We will need to have a cotton yarn. This is from Fiocco Trasferre. This is a size 2 yarn. We will need to have a 2.5mm crochet hook. Also 4 wooden beads. These are 8mm each one of them. And for that, we will need to have another crochet hook. And that's for the purpose to fit through on that. So any size of crochet hook would work good if it fits through. We will need to have a yarn needle, 2 earring hangers, and a scissor. We're going to start by making a magic ring. So wrap the yarn around your fingers. Then pass it under to the front. Insert 2 of your fingers, rotate it down, and we will get this longer yarn and pull it out. Now we will pull slightly, but make sure that the yarn will not come out. Insert the crochet hook, and we are going to chain 2. 1, 2. This chain 2 will stand for our first double crochet, and now we will need to make another 15 double crochet into the magic ring. So yarn over, insert it, grab the yarn over, pull over into, yarn over, pull over in the other 2. So this was 1, 2, yarn over, pull over into, yarn over, pull over in the other 2. In case it's getting difficult to crochet over, you just pull slightly on that yarn, the starter yarn, and it will make it much more easier. So this is the third one. 4. Now that we are done with the 15 double crochets into the magic ring, we are going to hold on to this yarn and pull on it until we close this circle. So you might have to pull on it strongly. And now we are going to insert it here. Have a look. This is our space between our chain 2 and our first double crochet. You need to bring it over and make a slip stitch. Perfect. Now we will need to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then yarn over, and we are going to make a double crochet into the next chain, just like this. Chain 2, 1, 2, yarn over, and double crochet. Chain 2, yarn over, double crochet, chain 2, yarn over, double crochet, chain 2, yarn over, double crochet. Have a look. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 altogether. We need to have 10, so we need to chain 2, This is going to be our 7th double crochet, chain 2, double crochet, this is our 8th, chain 2, double crochet, 9, chain 2, and double crochet to the next stitch. Just like this. Now chain 1, turn the work, and make 2 times single crochet into this whole space. 1, 2. Then here you see it's kind of like in this middle point. We are going to also make a single crochet there. So each of this hole we are making 2 times single crochets, and in between 1 single crochet into the middle. And then again 2 times in the space and 1 in middle. We have to do exactly the same all the way until this point. So 2 times in between and 1 in the middle. And now we have this last one. This is going to be slightly different because we will need to do 4 times single crochets in it. So 1, 2, 3, and the last one, 4. See, it opens it up more, so it's going to be like the other side, because otherwise it's very small and it looks like as if you have 2 double crochets next to each other. And now we will need to chain 1, turn the work, and have a look now. We are going for this chain, insert, and you need to grab both of the 2 yarns, so it looks like a V shape. You grab both, pull it over, and you make a slip stitch. Chain 1, next stitch, insert, grab both of the 2 yarns, and we are making a slip stitch. Chain 1 and slip stitch. Chain 1, slip stitch. Chain 1, slip stitch, and we need to continue like this until this end point. Now we are reaching the very end of this earring. Have a look, this is the last stitch. We do our last slip stitch here, and then we are going to chain 1, leave some excess tail, and you can cut the yarn. We're going to pull that yarn out, tie it, it's going to secure it in place, and now we will need to have the yarn needle, and then from here turn it around. We're gonna work on the back side only. We need to guide this yarn here into this top chain between the stitches. You have to make sure it doesn't go through to the front part, so it has to be extremely hidden, going between the stitches. I want to make sure that it's not visible at all. Yeah, and in here I want to work that I can keep checking on the other side that it's not visible. You don't want to pull it very strong because that it would bring this side, so just do it like very nicely and light. right, and we got this toe point. Have a look. We're gonna guide it out, and exactly on the same stitch I'm going to insert it back in, but don't pull it out completely. You need to have some loop here, so I'm just going to leave it like this right now. Going to grab the other crochet hook and 2 of the wooden beads. So I'm going to insert the wooden beads on the crochet hook. Going to grab the yarn and pull that over in the 2 wooden beads, just like this. Going to pull that down, and now we will need to have the earring hangers. Going to add that on the top, and close it. Once it's closed, we're going to pull onto that yarn in the back, just like this. We want to make sure that it's nicely fitted there. It doesn't want to come off, okay? And then I just inserted on the other yarn, the one that is in the center, and I want to bring it up here. Make sure that it's nice and secure, and I want to tie them together. So going to tie them together 2 times, so for sure it doesn't want to come off. 1, twice, and now we're going to add the yarn needle. I'm going to make a couple of stitches just to hide this excess yarn. Make sure again that you don't interfere with the pattern, so it's just going to be between stitches but doesn't go through to the forward part. So I have to check it. And once it's done, you can cut off the excess yarn, and you will need to do the same with this other yarn as well. And once you're done with one earring, don't forget you need to make another one from that. So our gorgeous earrings just got ready, and I hope that you're happy with the result. I think they turned out very beautiful. Please let me know in the comment section below how it went, or if you have encountered any difficulties, or if you have any suggestions for me. Don't forget, you can show it to me in my other social media networks as well, such as TikTok or Instagram, or you can also post it on the YouTube community section, where you can already share some photos of your crochets that you made. And don't forget to like this video and hype it, and subscribe to my channel for future videos as well. And I hope I see you very soon in my next tutorial as well. Take care and see you very soon.